It's week 2 of the National Football League, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Jets and the Titans, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Music City. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, and Nissan Stadium on the shores of the Cumberland River. So good to be with you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Here we are, week 2 of the season. Greg, everybody has that hope. Let's get off to a good start. Well, these teams lost the opener. Now, bit of pressure here in week 2.
Yeah, it really comes down to, Mike, it's a super simple concept. You just want to feel the sensation of winning. Just get your first win. Of course, they would have loved to start out week 1 in the win column, but now here you are, 2 winless teams, and it is just as simple as we want to walk in the building.
Here's the veteran Greg Zuerlein as we are ready to start. And off we go from Nashville. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Titans coming out with their quarterback, Will Levis. Good performance last year, taken early in that second round in the 2023 draft. Greg, this quarterback out of Kentucky could be the future for Tennessee.
And he's coming off a game where he's pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. He had a couple nice throws here and there, and I think that's what gives this team hope that he is the quarterback for the future, Mike, because when he's on, it looks like big boy football. The problem is they just don't see it enough. He didn't get into any sort of established rhythm, never found the end zone, and of course he had the 1 interception. I think today, get him off to a good start. Get an idea of what the defense is looking to do to counter you, and find some easy layups to get this quarterback going. I think last week they weren't able to do it, and if they don't find early success today, I have a feeling the result might not be all that different.
3rd down and 9. From the gun, it's Levis. He's going to get it to Okonkwo.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Well, the Jets come out with Aaron Rodgers. Of course, all the buildup in 2023, it lasted all of 4 snaps. But the man is a legend. The Super Bowl champ, 10-time Pro Bowler. Greg, his 20th NFL season.
Last week, when you go back and watch and study this tape, Mike, the problem is at the quarterback position, you need to be a difference maker. Last week, they were trying to overcome his poor performance, and you're just not going to be able to do that week in and week out at this level. Your quarterback has to be a driving force. He has to be a productive player within your system, and when you turn the ball over the way he did last week and not really lead to any points or any real sustained success on offense, that is a hard combination if you expect to win. So they're going to need more production, they're going to need more touchdowns, and they're going to need less turnovers. It's asking a lot. It's a big change from last week, but without it, I don't know if they can expect the results to ever change. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
So, 4th down, and the veteran Greg Zuerlein on for the Jets. This from 34 yards. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jets will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Titans offense ready to possess the football for the second time. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Levis. That's to the former Jaguar and Falcon, Calvin Ridley. 2nd down and 3. A give to Pollard, running right. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now Levis. He's got his tight end. That's a Okonkwo. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. Here's Levis. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that 1st down himself.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. To throw is Levis. And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
Really nice sack there by Reddick, and I feel like we've said that time and time again over these last couple seasons. He just continues to improve. Big reason why the Jets went out and traded for him this past offseason from Philadelphia. The hope is that he can take their defense to another level, and so far, he appears to be doing just that.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The Jets offense ready for their 2nd possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's hauled. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
2nd down and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's to the right side. He's got Corley. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. A grab there for Wilson, his 1st of the game, and gives his team a 1st down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
The master of play action, Rodgers. This one caught by Lazard. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line. 2nd down and goal. Again, it's Rodgers. This one caught at the 4. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line. 3rd and goal for Aaron Rodgers. And he's in. Tyler Conklin. Touchdown, New York. That his first touchdown of the new year. Greg Zuerlein now for the point after. It's up and through. And the Jets are out to a 10-0 lead. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zuerlein is out to kick this one off. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Throwing is Levis. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. That's Bud Dupree in there to make the stop. Off the play fake, it's Levis. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. And he has made his presence felt in the ground game already in this 1st quarter. And they might very well lean on him the next 3 quarters, too. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. To throw is Rodgers. Catch made right side by Wilson. 14 on the pickup, and the Jets have a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They face 2nd down and 7. Rodgers going up top again. This complete to Corley. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Jets 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's into the end zone. Mike Williams. Touchdown, Jets. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Zerline's kick, up and good. And the Jets move further out in front. It is now 17-0. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Titans offense headed back to take over once more. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. Levis to throw. And is caught by the man wearing 0, Calvin Ridley. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They send Ridley in motion. On the handoff, Pollard. And he's going to be close to a 1st down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
All right, let's control the clock here.
We are through 1. The Jets have the advantage. And we're back in Music City after this. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. To throw is Levis. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Levis. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
2 yards on this play. Defensive line is like a row of tanks.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
The Jets offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now Rodgers. A pass caught right side by Conklin. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. 3rd and short yardage, it's Rodgers. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And he's going to have the 1st down, and that one good for 9, and the drive continues.
Well, a little unconventional play call here. You don't traditionally see the screen game used on 3rd down at these shorter down and distances, but in this case, they catch the defense off guard, they timed it up well, and the back is able to convert and pick up the 1st down.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Nice catch there by Williams, and he's able to move the chains. And while he finds himself now in a new uniform here in New York, It's just nice to see him able to return from injury just a year ago. He was signed by the Jets this offseason after coming off a really good run with the Chargers. He's already making his presence felt. He picks up a fresh set of downs.
Here's a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. First down throw there is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? On the give, it's Hall. And he is going to have a Jets first down by about a yard. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 5.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Rodgers. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And 3rd down coming up. Rodgers to throw. Catch is made. That is Williams. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? Rodgers now. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to have that first down. They didn't want to settle for 3. And now it's 1st and goal. Again, it's Rodgers. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. He'll try to run with Hall. And he will not get in. The defense standing their ground, pushing him back, and it sets up 4th and goal.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill, but this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jets open it up a bit further. They now lead 20-0.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
The Titans offense ready to get back to work. The next drive about to start. We'll remind you what's coming up here in week 2. A couple of good ones to look forward to. 2 good young quarterbacks going at it later tonight in Houston. The Bears and Texans at NRG Stadium. And then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, as the new-look Falcons head to Philadelphia to take on the Eagles. Kickoff there, 8:15 Eastern Time. A 2nd down throw here for Levis. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Here's Levis. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Here's the punter now, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. So now Rodgers and the Jets ready to take over once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Here's Rodgers. A throw left side taken in by Wilson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. From the gun, Rodgers. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Second and a yard. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Nashville in a moment. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. That's complete to his running back, Israel Abanikanda. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well. Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on time. Rodgers going up top again. That's to the left side, pulled in by Conklin.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. They'll spread the formation here. Let's see what the call is on 3rd and inches. And that is incomplete.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Titans offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Now, Levis. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. From the gun, it's Levis. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
To the left side, caught by Ridley. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. And that ball incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. On 2nd down, Levis. This throw right side taken in by Ridley. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. Out of the shotgun, Levis. That one a bit high, but it's complete. And he won't make it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to lose a yard as he steps out of bounds. 2nd and 11. Now Levis. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the...
Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. Here's their punter now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Jets are in front as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Mike, back to you and Greg in just a moment. But after a wild first weekend in the NFL, time to see if things will settle down as we take a quick look at what's happening here in Week 2. We'll start up at...
And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Jets offense and Aaron Rodgers getting ready to go once more. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. And he'll get forward for a couple. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Play action now with Rodgers. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. Tony Pollard heading out with the rest of his Tennessee teammates for their next drive. And he's had trouble getting on track in this one. Really limited space to find an opening. The defensive front stopping him multiple times. Generally, he has not been a big factor in this game to this point. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. It's second down. The tight end Okonkwo is in motion. Throwing on second down, Levis. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Levis to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
This has really just been the story of the entire game. They just seem out of sync, don't they? I mean, they desperately need to find a way to just get some points on the scoreboard, any way it takes. They don't complete on the deep pass there, but keep shooting for it, because at some point something's going to break your way, and they desperately need it.
The Jets offense make their way out to take over once more. As we look back at some of the highlights of this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
He's got room past the 25. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Off the play fake, Rodgers. A pass caught right side by Conklin. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 1st and 10. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. The open man is Wilson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Again, it's Rodgers. Open man is Lazard. He's got it. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's 1st and 10.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. To throw is Rodgers. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. Give up the middle with Hall. And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal Good running. Gets him down to about the 4-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Good blocking, and he's in. Reese Hall, touchdown, New York. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over once more. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Here's Levis. This one complete to Ridley. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Hopkins sent in motion. A 2nd down throw here for Levis. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Tyler Boyd was the intended target for that one, and it's going to bring up 4th down. The Titans sending out their punter. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
Here's Hall. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, Rogers. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's 1st and 10. Rogers to throw. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now Rogers. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Conklin. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Play fake. It's Rogers. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Now it's a bootleg with Rodgers. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Mike Williams. Touchdown, New York. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
The home team's offense about ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Levis. He's going to run it. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down. They go play action with Levis. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10. There's that man again, another catch. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Levis. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. The motion man is Boyd. They run on the jet sweep. They'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Pollard. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Calvin Ridley. Touchdown, Tennessee. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Gibson now on the return. Now on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, They don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
Levis gonna get it out quick. And here's Hopkins. Third down, 3 to go. On play action, here's Levis. Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short gain, but it'll move the chains. A first down. To the right side they go, and here comes Pollard. And he's trying to turn the corner, but will not do it. Brought down behind the line. The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. On second down, Levis. He'll look middle here, caught by Boyd.
These are the type of plays that drive a coach crazy in the film room, and you have to learn as a quarterback to avoid. You can take some chances. You can push the ball downfield.
That is caught by the tight end, Chig Okonkwo. Touchdown, Titans. Folks' extra point is good. And the Titans are able to cut into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Gibson now on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. He'll try the right side with Hall. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. They'll go again with Hall. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here's 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. The home team's offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. The left side into the hands of Hopkins. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down. Out of the shotgun, Levis. Looking middle, and he's got Ridley. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And this one is intercepted. It's DJ Reed. And the Jets are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
A give. Here's Hall. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Another run here with Hall. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Jets. Zerline's kick. Up and good. And the Jets will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Titans offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. So a big one there to start the drive. 31 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Levis. Right back to Boyd. He's got it again. 13 yards on the catch there. That's good for a Titan 1st down. To throw is Levis. Quick throw out wide. It's caught.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Hopkins sent in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Levis. The offense is out there, 4th and inches. They'll run for it, and it's Pollard. He's going to pick up a Titans 1st down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down. Throwing is Levis. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Levis to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Throwing on 2nd down, Levis. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Is it time to turn to the running game to get in? 3rd and goal coming up. Now Levis to the goal line and in. Chig Okonkwo. Touchdown, Tennessee. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. He's to midfield.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. And they're going to take over possession.
Not much happening there. Just a short game. Here's 2nd and 9. They will run it over center with Hall. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. Third down, here's Hall. And he's going to go backwards again. They went to him twice in a row. The defense stops him twice in a row for loss. And now it's fourth down.